Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press release out of the small cap space every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them, maybe find your next great small cap investments. Monday, November the 29th. We're fresh off U.S. Thanksgiving. Not a surprise. I've got 5 press releases for you. We're going to start with the resources space and then move into China. Great news all along, so follow me here. First up, Donner Metals trades on the venture exchange on the stock symbol DON. They announced today that Donner and Xstrata have received Development of the Year award. This was presented at the Quebec Exploration 2010 conference in recognition of the commencement of development of their Breakmack-McLeod mine in July of this year. It goes out to the company and the joint venture partner, Xstrata Canada Corporation. Here are some of the highlights. If you don't know about the company, the mine is scheduled for production January 2013. It'll produce at a rate of 2,500 tons per day. The expected mine life is 4 years. Current mining reserves, 3.73 million tons, grading 9.6% zinc, 1.26% copper, 28.25 grams ton of silver, 0.43 grams ton of gold. For full details, see the press release September 2nd, 2010. The mine is expected to produce 606 million pounds of zinc, 83 million pounds of copper, just under 1.5 million ounces of silver, and just over 13,000 ounces of gold. There also is the potential to expand the mine based on an inferred resource. They're going to get down there and assess that a little more in depth when underground development is established. So congratulations to Dave Patterson and his entire team over at Donner Metals. In fact, we did an interview with them about this. It's up on the web. Go take a look at the press release, and you'll see a link to it and take a look. They closed on Friday, 27 cents, dead smack in the middle of the 52-week trading range, 37 cents on the upside, 17 cents on the low side. Have disclosed they're an advertising client of AGORACOM, not investor relations. We do some marketing for them. Nonetheless, this news definitely stands on its own 2 feet. Stick with resources. Alexis Minerals, TSX Venture, on the stock symbol AMC. They announced, according to them, encouraging gold results at Snow Lake. Here are the highlight holes. 2.99 grams ton of gold over 15 meters, 51.5 grams ton of gold over 1.7 meters, and 22.5 grams ton of gold over 4.2 meters. I've done a little rounding there. The company says these are additional results from its gold exploration drilling program at its Snow Lake mine in Manitoba. They say it confirms the potential for mineralization from surface to 520-foot depth and gives further support for the potential discovery of a major new ore zone. A little bit about the company. They own a producing gold mine in Val-d'Or, which is in Quebec. They also own the Snow Lake mine in Manitoba. This, says the company, gives them the potential to develop gold production forwards, and they're targeting mid-tier gold production levels in 2011. That's pretty good. We're here basically at the end of 2010, so keep an eye out for the company, especially given the fact on Friday it closed at 22 cents, not too far off its 52-week low of 13 cents, and significantly off its 52-week high of 46 cents. So this may be some news the market was waiting on. Go take a look. Might be a great lead into your next investment. Next up, sticking with going to China now. Chyna Linon Textile trades on the OTC under CTXIF. They announced their Q3 numbers. Here are the highlights. Revenue up 109% to $14 million. Net income up 75% to $2.8 million. Earnings per share of 14 cents per share versus 8 cents per share. So great growth, top and bottom line. Unbelievable. Also, they're raising their 2010 full-year guidance on revenues from $38 million to $44 million. They're maintaining the net income guidance of $9.3 million, but they're raising their earnings per share guidance from 39 cents to 46 cents. Now, that's a pretty good number considering the fact they closed at $1.52 on Friday. If, in fact, they're going to hit that guidance number, you're looking at buying a company here trading at 3.5 times earnings with triple-digit top-line growth. Definitely worth taking a look at. They got a 35,000 square meter building, staff of 1,400, and 430 sets of world-class advanced production machinery. So I like this news a lot. Next up, Chyna Pediatric Pharmaceuticals, CPDU, on the OTC as well. They also put out their third quarter numbers. Here are the highlights. Net sales increased by $3 million or 72% to $7.2 million. Net income up 11% to $1.1 million. Earnings per share decreased by a penny or 8% year over year to 11 cents a share. So you might want to take a look at that. Nonetheless, they are manufacturing distributor of both prescription and over-the-counters. That includes both conventional and Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, and their pediatric, and obviously they're focused on pediatric medicine. It's a great space to be in if they can execute. They close on Friday at $4. Also dead smack in the middle of the 52-week trading range, 7 on the high side, $1.90 on the low. And finally, Chyna Wind Power International trades on the venture under CNW. They reported their second quarter numbers. They put out the 3 and 6 month periods ended September 30th. I've got the numbers for the quarter here. Sales up 72.5% to about $1.2 million. Net earnings, now typically we won't report a company like this. They had a net loss of $569,000 for the quarter, but that is a significant improvement over $2.7 million loss for the same quarter last year. So we're seeing top line growth, and they're significantly cutting into their net loss. So it's a great trend to see. Earnings per share, they lost a penny. That compares to losing 6 cents same quarter last year. So I like those improvements. Close at 99 cents on Friday, $1.50 on the high, 87 cents on the 52-week low. That's a wrap. One stock called for you. We got Sond Resources, SOQ. They were halted on Friday afternoon. That's why the news came out this morning. But go take a look at that. You never know if they got some great news for you to capitalize on. That's a wrap. As always, if you have more great small cap companies, get up to the front page of AGORACOM, watch the show, read the headlines, and get into our marketplace to discover more great companies. That's a wrap. See you tomorrow.